Um, I went to see him, and then he told me that they were going to give me a 201 million naira. Very funny.
Wait, say it again.
He told me that they were going to give me 201 million naira.
201 million.
200 million naira and 1 million naira, right? That if I agree to sign the contract and be with their music, right? So, but then I knew that this wasn't ordinary, right? It wasn't something that
And you could sense it.
anybody can just give me 200 million naira now. And then I was like, God has finally answered my prayer.
My God.
Me that I'm looking for a car.
I had confided in her about the experience I had. And do you believe this girl went to talk to the person who did this thing to me?
Yeah.
God. I have never felt more betrayed in my life. Guys, welcome to your safe space with goodness and
MJ here.
Okay, we're so happy to have you on board. Like, we're so happy to have you. So today you're going to be meeting the host, of course. And of course it is us, Goodness and MJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to be talking about how we met. We know that you want to know that. So yeah. I'm going to give it to you.
Basically everything about us, Sha.
Actually.
Us.
MJ, how did we meet?
I think you would be the better storyteller.
Wow, I'm a storyteller now.
Yeah.
It's okay. I take that as a compliment. Whatever. Okay, so I and MJ are actually church members.
Yeah.
Right? And we happen to be in the same choir. LSM. Not come on the pause.
One of the best choirs in the world, Sha.
Hey now, Clark. Okay. Yeah, actually, we're proud LSM members.
Yeah.
Yeah, so MJ happened to be a friend to one of my very good friend in the choir, Helen.
My best friend.
I don't really care like that. Like I said, my very good friend. Yeah, of course, they are very close friends too. Yeah, and the way myself and MJ met, it was after the close of one of the services this year in church. I got food, rice, jollof rice. And MJ just came and sat down close to myself and Helen, right? Remember I said Helen is my friend, yes. And he wanted to eat my food and I was like, bro, how do you just walk up to somebody and come and eat their food? And Helen was like, MJ, what is this? Did they invite you? Like, did they invite you? Why did you can just come and eat her food? And MJ was like, Helen, leave me. She's not saying anything. Goodness, are you complaining? In my head, I was like, bro, I am complaining. But that Sunday, I allowed him, as a nice person that I am, I allowed him to eat the food. I better not allow you.
One small meat.
You are an ingrate. It's fine. It's okay. You will pay for that small meat. Okay. Then I think 2 Sundays after, don't judge me. We usually have very long and energetic, no, not very long though, but services are always wonderful and sometimes you don't even know when time is ticking like that. So, and sometimes after church, we have choir meetings. You're hungry, it's Sunday, you don't eat for going to church. So I bought rice again. Thank you. I love food. And MJ came again. This time I was like, bro, you're not eating from this food. Sha, he came to sit close to me. I told him, I don't know why you're sitting here, but you're not going to participate in this food. And he was like, are you serious? I said, I'll be there. And my face was straight. Like, I was not even smiling. Although I did feel good, I made him feel bad, but that was not my business at that point. Because I was hungry. Like, go and buy your own food now. And I think after that experience, I really never spoke to, like, we didn't talk again until much later, right?
Yeah, we didn't. The only time we talked, you gave me a reason not to talk to you again. So yeah.
Hey. Help the audience. What did I do? And I'm a very good girl, please. What did I do?
At that time, I just felt like there was a day I mistakenly stepped on you, right? And then the reaction you gave, it was like you were like, you are. I didn't want to say the word because you just made me vex. So but I just thought to myself that, okay, since
The way you
The
step.
way, yeah.
The way
If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have even talked to me like that. So maybe it was my fault, right? So I just had to just stay back, and then I just even stopped playing. I think at that time I was playing too much.
Yeah, I think I noticed that too.
I changed. I just had to stop that because that's not even me, right? So yeah. So after that day, I think I was having a feeling about it that okay, we are not even going to. I didn't even know that we are going to talk again. Aside from just greeting, there was a day that I was talking with Helen, and then she was like, "Goodness, my man," I was just like, "Eh." We and Goodness cannot be friends, would not be friends, but I didn't know that we are going to be disclosed,
this is
right?
going to happen.
So yeah, this is going to happen, and I'm happy that it's happening,
Love
right?
works in mysterious ways.
But I am still just happy that this is happening, and it's just amazing that you can never really tell who this person is.
Sure.
Right? And it's not good to just judge somebody from
afar
afar.
or from one experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the truth is, how myself and MJ even got to talk about having a podcast together, having your safe space. It's happened in the most unplanned way.
Very unplanned.
Really, we are going for rehearsal. One of our wonderful rehearsals.
Yes, sweet, very sweet.
And we closed late, and we, myself, MJ, and one of our choir member had to board the same Sienna, going back because we stay on the mainland. Going back to our destination. I don't know how we started the conversation, honestly. But I shall remember that I had told MJ that I was taking a course, a video editing course. And MJ happened to be a video editor himself, like a very good one. Like, you should actually watch out for MJ movies, like MJ's movies.
Watch out.
Yes.
Or watch in.
Okay, I don't know what that one means. He's not watching, watch out. Okay. Yes, so so when I told him I was taking a course in video editing, he was like, "Oh, that's cool." And he's a video editor, but he's not ready to teach anybody. And in my head, I'm an Igbo lady, right?
Oh shit.
All my body endowed.
Hey.
So I was like, how can you have a skill and you don't want to like teach people? Like, you don't want to make money off it? And he was like, no, that this is not the time.
Yeah.
And that is how, I don't even think we even mentioned the podcast that day. We spoke and we separated. Like, we all went to various destinations. We came back the next week or 2 days later for rehearsal. And that is how we got talking about the podcast. It's how we did not even plan it, you know, and that it goes far to say that you cannot predict who you do big things with.
True.
Right? You cannot predict who will be the right person for you to bring a vision to life with.
True.
Right? Because it's just me coming for a rehearsal and MJ coming for a rehearsal, and then we got talking and boom. I just shared the idea with him, and the way MJ ran with it, right? You know, he was like, what's the vision? What's the idea? Okay. He was even the one who brought about the name Your Safe Space. Actually. Honestly, like, left to me, I was like, oh, podcast, okay, maybe next year, or that kind of thing. You know, but having like, when I shared with MJ, like, yeah, you blazing.
Blazing too.
Because when we just started like really talking as friends, you know, not those two people always attacking themselves.
Yeah.
It felt like I'd known you for a long time.
Shit.
For your mind.
Let me drink water so that.
Whatever. Yeah, I could freely, even if we're planning your safe space, I could talk to you about anything, and you could also like share anything with me.
Yes.
Right? And that is basically what it is. You know, having that person or people, yeah, both of us, that you can actually spill anything to.
Yeah.
But more than just talking, we can actually give you peace. Like, if it's a hug you need, right? I remember one of the conversations we were having. I remember one of the conversations we're having, and I've had to talk about an experience I had with an ex.
Oh.
I may not give a lot of details here, but just having to, because I'm not somebody who is very used to talking with people. Like, I'm very private with my informations. Like, hi, hello, and that is basically what it is. Okay, man. Wow, you're waiting for a perfect time to say it. Just tell. I don't really care.
Wait.
Yes. Okay, man. It's a good thing to say. It's like a good bro code.
All right. Okay, man. Okay, woman.
No sweets like that.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
As I was saying. Yeah, so but with talking with NJ, like NJ is my friend, actually. I didn't feel like there's something I should not say, or there's something I should say. Like a restriction. Do you understand? The conversation is just going like that. Like at first I'm like, bro, never to say like that way I know you like we say they self now. But that was a lot of peace for me, and I know that is what a lot of persons really want these days, because many persons are dealing with a lot of trauma. Yeah, true. And society tells you be strong. You're not the only person going through your go-throughs. True. And sometimes we don't even know how to have good friendship. Like, actually have good friendships where we can just be ourselves. I'm not trying to pretend. I'm not trying to keep any steez. I'm not trying to I beg, let me look and see this also. I do not this person not be looking at me like this. No. Like it is actually your safe space. You see, we didn't call it our safe space. Yeah, true. It's your safe space. Like, and from what you even said, right? We are not like, sorry for cutting you. No, it's fine. We are not restricting anybody, right? No matter who you are, right? No matter your story. In fact, we want to hear your story. Yeah. Right? Just like I'm going to be telling you my story. Sure. And I'm going to be telling you my story. You get. So just we want to see you. We want to have you here. Yeah. Share your story with us. We want to hug you. That's what you need. Yeah, we'll hug you. We want to share what? That's what you need. We are even going to buy, don't worry, we are going to buy pizza for you. Well, if that is what is going to make you happy. but more than all of this, we want you to just know that we are here for you. Sure. And you have a place where you can finally breathe. You can talk about that issue or that experience that has been eating you up for the longest of time. Sure. Like work has been choking, and you cannot tell your boss that I'm tired of this job because you need money, but you just need somebody to talk to. Like here. Talking about having somebody to talk to, do you know that some people are going through a lot? Like, I mean, people are going through. If you hear some people's story, you'll be like, "You sure you're really good?" And they don't. It's not like they don't have parents per se. They even have. Right, but they can't really. They don't have someone that they can talk to. Who will a young guy that is probably looking for money, and they went to do something very crazy, and then he remember that his father is somebody that is very strict. If you just tell this man that I went somewhere to look for money, first of all, disown him. He will now go to church and give this testimony that, brethren, thank God, my son is not. So talking about that, I think I even have a similar experience, right? I even have a story that is very similar to what I'm saying, right? And like I was talking to my friend about it on Sunday, and I was like, okay, I'm going to share it in this episode. Wait, which friend? Sorry, my friend. Goodness. Okay, let's be real. And I'm like, I'm going to share it on Sunday, right? So I think it was 2021, right? I just at that time I think it was around when I finished school. I was looking for money so bad, right? That at that time I would do anything for it. Right? I didn't even have somebody that would talk to me. My father and my parent, my guardian, everybody were there, right? But
I mean, at that time, I was like, let's see, I was moving from my middle 20s to my late 20s, right? And I just knew that I needed money. I wanted to drive a very good car. I wanted to have a very good house. There was a part of me that was, I mean, I knew that God was telling me that no, you still have to calm down, but I was still saying no. I just wanted it to
No.
yeah, I wanted everything now at that time, right? And then I remember me going for a competition at Unilag, and then my school, then we took okay, this was before I finished. We came third in that competition, right? So um and then I met this man. This man was like, okay, come and see me. I love this. Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm sure now.
Okay, let's shoot.
Safe space.
Abi?
I'll share your story.
I just wanted to show you ready to share this.
So I met the man, and then he was like, come and see me in my place, right? I love your voice. I love how you controlled your team, because I was the one that led the whole. I actually wrote this song. It was about government thing, right? She songwriter and all.
Oh my god.
So I went to see him, and then he told me that they were going to give me a 201 million naira. Very funny, right?
Oh, take again.
He told me that they were going to give me 201 million naira.
201 million.
200 million naira and 1 million naira, right? That if I agree to sign the contract and be with their music, right? So, but then I knew that this wasn't ordinary, right? It wasn't something that
you could sense it.
anybody can just give me 200 million naira now. And then I was like, God has finally answered my prayer.
Oh God.
Me that I'm looking for a car. Our best tier one legs was
now.
So I went to see the man. I think he was giving this the way he was talking to me, I somehow felt like, okay, this is a traditional person, right? This is not a Christian, right? But then I just wanted that money, right?
Money.
So I was so focused on getting that money, right? So apparently I traveled from Lagos to Ibadan to where they was. When I go to the place, I already told them million now. They asked me to enter. It was like a bush. You will not even see a house there. Wow. Just one house at the center of the bush, right? And then we entered inside the place, inside the place. So and then this was the first time I saw somebody disappeared in my front, right? And it wasn't just somebody, right? Now I'm sharing the story because I know that there's a lot of stories that is going on that we've heard, right? But this is something that happened to me actually. Sure. Now, so when I entered, and then they were like, okay, bow for our KBC. I'm looking at it, where the KBC there now? I'm not seeing anybody. What I was seeing then was like a carved image, right?
On the wall.
No, not really on the wall, like just on the floor.
Okay.
The image was just on the floor, right? So, and I shall just bow that time. I bowed, and then when I brought my head up, I just heard that, that disappearing sound you used to hear in Hollywood. I heard it, and then I saw strange women, 3.
In front of you.
In front of me, they were like somehow just big like this, and then when I just saw them, they were like, okay, they were now speaking Yoruba. That okay, I could hear Yoruba, right? Yeah. But I just pretended like I could not hear at all. Yeah. And then there was an interpreter, right? So, but when they were saying it, the woman that now apparently the money disappeared right in front of me.
Wow.
Yeah. So they called the money. They were like the women. They were like, okay, they've gone to bring the money from my not my future. So they've gone to bring the money, and then when they opened the money was like in dollars, right?
And you could see it.
I saw the money now. In my mind, then I was not even afraid. I wanted to just carry this money and try and find my way.
Go and buy your leg.
Go and buy my leg Zeus. So,
oh my God.
So I didn't have anybody to talk to at that time. So, and then they were like, okay, I'm not going to take the money yet. They're not the women they were like, okay, what they're saying on my destiny is too powerful, right? It's stronger than them at the time, right? So they would not just give me them. I think they were trying to even make me just forget what happened or shall make me shall go mad. But I think my God was
Stronger.
way stronger, not even
My
stronger.
God is a good God.
So at that time, I didn't even say some things, right? I didn't say some things, but this is a story that happened to me. And think about people that it would have happened to that maybe they didn't survive it.
Sure. And it's see, I think it's because you really did not have anybody.
Yeah, to talk to at the time.
Confide in.
That's the word. And then maybe something would have happened to me then. Right? I think but grace saved me, right? And then what are people that didn't make it? People that have had that experience. And some people are still going to have it.
Sure.
And some people are having it as we're talking right now.
You know, we cannot exclude the importance of people in our space. There are many persons who fall into depression. Most of the time it's because they don't have people to even talk to.
True.
When there's life, they say there's hope. Life in itself is not just breathing in and out.
True.
It's actually living, having to share your life with people around you. That's what makes you feel like a proper human being. You are contributing, you know, and you're also receiving, you know. And I really concur, because as a growing child, I'm a PK, right? I'm a pastor's kid. And I can say that honestly, it has been God, you know, helping me throughout my life. Especially for somebody who I did not grow up knowing how to make friends. You know, I was daddy's girl, so I was always with my dad. You know, my dad was a very, I don't want to say very strict, but my dad was almost like a perfectionist. You know, so I really did not have anybody I could talk to. I made my own decisions. If anything was even happening to me, I could not really share. Yes, I had an elder sister, but there was really no time where we had a sister sit down, let me talk to you. Sure. And you know, so I learned by observing. You know, and not everybody's not like that. All right. You know, so growing up and having to learn how to actually make friends, having to learn how to confide in people. You know, I've had my own fingers burnt, like mad. You know, you think you can open up to this person, and I had one very bad experience with someone. I had even left school. Yeah. And I had to stay in our church house. Yeah. I had left my parents' church. Right. So I was just like, God directs me, you know, none of those stuff. And I joined the church. I don't want to mention names. So they had this apartment. If you know you're coming from a place that's very far, you can just come and stay in church apartment. So, you know, I was staying there. I was the only girl. I felt, the other people were like elder brothers, like that kind of thing. And something, I don't think I'm ready to talk about it now, but something really bad happened to me in that place. And the one person I thought I could talk to, that even introduced me, that even like brought me to the place, I had confided in her about the experience I had. And do you believe this girl went to talk to the person who did this thing to me?
Yeah.
God. I have never felt more betrayed in my life, you know. It was like, it was bad. It was really bad. And I just told myself that I cannot trust, like, you cannot really trust anybody. Like, you cannot really give everybody your gist. You know, and growing up with that mentality, which is not even correct, but because of an experience I had that looks like the truth, because of course it happened to me. Somebody I thought was my friend, that I could tell anything, did that to me, you know. It made me lock in more, like, more, please. No matter how much somebody is smiling with you, you don't know what they can do to you.
True.
You know, so having to really understand the gospel much more, and of course, God directing your steps to meet people that alter your experience. Started giving me a different perspective about life, that, regardless of what I have gone through, there are still good people. There are still people who want to be there for you, and it's not because of what you want, what they can get from you.
True.
It's not because they just want to hear your gist, and then go and talk about it or keep themselves updated about you for no reason. But these people are really like the experience where the Bible said a friend that sticks closer than a brother. So, and that is what we want safe space to be for you, regardless of the experience you've had. If you've talked to people about yourself before, and maybe they've betrayed you, this is not that place. Right? This is not that place, and you're not coming to meet people who have not gone through stuff too.
I just said my own now. I said no.
Yeah.
So I think that people have to understand that not everybody is going to what's it called now? Not everybody is going to betray you.
Yeah.
Right? You can actually learn to trust. Right? So and everybody can be good.
And everybody cannot be bad.
And everybody cannot be bad. So you do something, right? Sometimes when I do something as a person, I don't expect people to
reciprocate
it, right? I don't even put my expectations on people, right? And over the years, I've learned that most of the time, the people that we trust tend to betray us more than the people that we can't even give a chance.
Yeah.
Right. So, but it doesn't still mean that it's not a yardstick for me to now say that, okay, I'm not going to trust anybody again. You get. So I just know that there are people that you can trust, right?
Yeah, and we are bad people.
Right? So you can come and share your stories,
whatever your story is,
right? And even it might be over time. We are going to talk about marital issues, right? What's going on in the country, even this whole thing that's happening in the country, everything we just want to give you peace, right? Yeah. So as an individual, you might think that you are going through a lot of what's it called now, things that is making you not have peace. Maybe a marital issue, a relationship issue, a Nigeria issue, if that's correct for me to say. So I want you to know that, yeah, you are leaving everything behind, and then you are coming here to onboarding, right? Just like us. I mean, we are in Nigeria too now.
Like you, we are expressing Nigeria, but we are in Christ.
Yes, that's the most important thing, right? We are in Christ, and then in Christ there's peace. Yeah. Right.
There's love. There's joy. There's comfort that always surpasses our understanding.
Talking about love, I even remember that then when we started talking, I was like, almost sometimes I feel like I usually love people, and then
you don't love me back.
Yeah, probably something like that. And even if they love me back, it's not even enough. Right? It's not enough. There are people that feel like that.
True. And one of the things that I know we're going to be talking about is how to find yourself in Christ as a person, because not just finding yourself in yourself, because you cannot. There's no.
That would be so selfish.
Jesus. Right? Understanding that nobody can fill up the joy space the way you think you need it except God. Yeah. Really, nobody can. As humans, we are insatiable.
True.
Right? Nobody can really perfectly and completely understand you. So when you just come around, right? We want to have real conversations. Yeah. We want to listen to you, and then we trust that we have the wisdom of God.
Yeah, sure.
And you're just going to get clarity, you're going to get peace. You're going to live here light. You're going to live here unburdened. Like, you're going to live here like I can finally breathe. Like, I just actually let go of something, and I'm ready for the next phase of my life. Yeah. Or ready for the next decision, or ready to love again, ready to hope again, ready to believe again, understanding that I am not alone, or I am not whatever happened to me, or it happened, yes, but I'm moving on because I'm not that person.
Yes.
Right? So, we want to thank you Right. Thank you so much for being here, for listening to us. Please leave us messages, ask us questions.
Ask us questions.
You
Topics
could,
that you want us to discuss about.
yes. And you could also guess who our first guest is going to be. If you can guess the person, we may just have a surprise.
And if you want to be a guest here in this studio, just send your safe space with Goodness and MJ on Instagram. Send us a DM, right? And then we can you are always welcome.
Pick it up from there.
We'll pick it
Thank
up
you
from
very
there.
much.
Thank you so
We
much.
love you. And once, yeah,
I'm going to see you guys.
yeah, I'm going to see you on the next.
You guys watching.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. All right.